Hello and welcome everyone, I am Ducky Obrien and today we'll be looking at a game called Rising Constellation. Rising Constellation was developed and published by Blackflag Games and it was released onto the PC originally on November 25th, 2020 with the MSRP of $19.99. Alright, why don't we go over it, why don't we get into it. This is a pretty good, those X4 games. They have a legacy server where games take literally months if you want to join it. You can liken it to games like Civ. I'm gonna go into the tutorial to show you guys what the game is like, because I am by no means good at this game or even mediocre, so we'll launch a tutorial save file and then hopefully this will give you guys an idea of what the game is like. I like the music a lot. Okay, so we click on the system to open it. We're gonna build a hive city. There's the timer right there for it to complete. If you look here, it gives you housing, but it gives you a negative bonus to stability. You raise that in other ways. Okay, we're gonna construct the Delta Polytech. Look here, it gives us technology. This game is pretty complex. I think people who like these sort of games will love this one. Yeah, patents. Okay. Got the Citadel. You can only build one per planet or moon or body, I guess is a better way to put it. Generates ideology. Your currencies are down here. You got credit, technology, and then ideology. Obviously you can go and conquer these systems. You can use diplomacy. You can go spy on them. And with the Lex, got the policies, activate the policy. Yeah, just buying it does nothing, you have to activate it. Okay. Can right click on an area and it'll send a dude there. Also, if you look at these bodies, they have these stats, so this will give bonuses to anything that falls into the industry category. You got the scientific and then you got appeal. So there's different bonuses, so you can kind of figure out which buildings to build on that body. Yeah, it just super deep and complex game that could last months, kind of like Civ. Okay, I'm gonna purchase the urbanization patent. Okay, that will unlock these things here. Yeah, the music is epic. Again, I don't like music that's upbeat or kind of a little too much if it's on loop. So I wish sometimes they would tone it down a little bit. There's nothing's happening right now. It doesn't have to be like this swelling music, you know. Yes, the game would not capture on game capture, so I'm using display capture. So you're gonna see the activate Windows logo on the lower right hand corner. Yes, I didn't activate Windows. Windows keys are expensive, okay? At least genuine ones. My buddy was real nice and he got me a 10 Pro key, so I'm gonna go activate Windows. One bad thing is there were a lot of methods to upgrade to Windows 10 Pro from unactivated Windows 10 Home, which is what I have, but those methods don't work anymore, so I have to download Windows 10 Pro and then reinstall it and then put the key in. All the methods I tried don't work, like using a generic key, going to offline mode, trying to go to the Windows store and upgrading to 10. None of that works anymore for me, so I don't know, it's a little inconvenient. Okay, finding ducks on the moon. Okay, I cannot lower the music from here. That is something I don't like. I'll just lower no OBS. And then I'm gonna take my headphones off. A lot better. Yeah, I don't like it when games don't have access to a menu. Maybe there is a menu here, I'm just not finding it. But some games, like, you have to exit the game and then go into the menu and then lower the music and then go back in. And that just boggles my mind just a little bit. This is a pretty chill game. And next we're building excavators. We have production of, what is that, technology? But at the cost of stability. You can check your stats up here. Stability rating. Alright, that's done. Now we have to have an overall output of 200 credits, 50 technology points, and 50 ideology points. So let's see if I can buy some stuff. Unlocks experiment station. We would need that. Okay. Let's see. This has appeal. The megalopolis. What is that called? Insufficient credits. We gotta wait a little bit. You can see the generation rate here is plus 127, plus 10, plus 10. Oh, what happened to my character? Where is he? So the Citadel, network of artificial islands. I have been playing a lot more Dota 2 lately, and I've been having fun with it. It's fun playing with buddies, and the only thing is they live in a different time zone, so I've been staying up until like, you know, 6 a.m. playing, so I'm tired right now. No regrets though, no regrets. There's a friendly 5v5 going on this Saturday, and I'm pretty hyped for it. So I'm practicing. I only really made it to 3k in ranked back in the day. Like for unranked games, I sometimes hit very high, which was like, you know, 3.8k, 4k for unranked. But I was never really good, you know. My buddy got to 4k playing support. He could play techies in high elo back in the days. Techies is legitimate. Really one of the best techies I've seen. Techies is all about mana management. So you're playing your own game, and he would be doing, you know, every little trick you could in the book to squeeze out mana. So like if you drop all your items and then use the soul ring and then bring your items back, you get more mana restored because it works on like a percentage. So like let's say you had a mana pool of 50 and then use an item that gave you 10 mana back, and then you put on all your items and increase your mana pool, it will go up accordingly. So you get more mana back if you did that. So if you watched him play, he would be dropping his items on the ground, like picking up the soul ring, and then you just leave the soul ring in, drop everything, use the soul ring, drop everything else, pick up the mana boots, use that, pick up everything else, and just constantly be doing that. So he's just in like all around the map, planting bombs constantly while dropping items for max mana regen, and hoping that no one will come in and steal or destroy his items. Because back in the day, you could do that, and he was really good at it. He would have so many bombs in the right places, and it was a miserable game for everyone, including the teammates, because like, you know, techies, he can stop a push, but you can't, he doesn't really contribute to team fights as much, so it just, games took forever and you ended up losing because you're down an active teammate for team fights. You know, once they fight vision, it's over unless you have the little thing about to hide the mines. Oh, that is not what I meant to build. Oh no, it is actually what I meant to build. Yeah, okay. We need to increase our technology output. Guess I need more patents. Oh yeah, Constellation of Lures is like a defensive item. Spread your culture. Okay, now we can generate technology. But yeah, I'm enjoying my time with my buddies playing Dota 2. Having a lot of fun with that. Looking forward to the 5v5 friendly tournament coming this Friday. Maybe I'll record the games and upload it. I could do that. I just end up shoutcasting my own games. You mean insufficient credits? Only 1,000, right? Oh, I need 4,000 technology. We're almost there. We got plus 43. Capsule cities. Can you imagine the future dystopia where it's really hard to buy properties, so people just end up sleeping in capsules? I could see that easily happening. That reminds me, a video popped up on YouTube and I was watching it. It made me pretty sad, but there's like a street in Philadelphia and it was just all homeless people. And a lot of them due to drug abuse. Now others just down on their luck. But yeah, they were just like on the streets. And I was like, how do you help these people? Like what can you do? What do they want? I don't know, it just made me think, made me feel very powerless. We were almost at plus 50 technology. Insufficient credits? Where's the credit card? Oh, 16,000. Okay. Oh, the cost is over there at 6,000. What is that? What is that 2,000 number then? I don't know. I'm a little out of it right now. Wait, why did my... Oh yeah. I thought that went down. Was I not at 48? A mosaic of pavilions connected by glass walkways. Okay, now we have everything we need. We're at plus 50. To bring him back. Assembly lines is under military. Reinforced fuselage. So this is your dude. This is where you buy this stuff. Okay. This is my target. Is this my target? It is. Okay, pillage. Let's go. Boy, I wanted to take 1 week off of streaming to work on YouTube stuff, and I have some new projects and ideas that I want to bake into my workflow. Also, I want to pay one of my buddies to edit my videos for me, so I get to make a lot of money. 'Cause he's really good, and you know, my general goal is to make enough money and then pay people I know to do stuff that they want to do or they like doing, to give them a stable job where they can make a lot of money. But yeah, you know, I gotta make a lot of money first, you know? I feel like that dream is so far away. But yeah, I got a couple of projects in mind, a new podcast. I have so many games to cover. Like, they just all came in a few days. Like, I'm making videos on these. I stream most of it, but like Psycho Swinger, Defend the Rook is embargoed. Midnight Protocol, The Cycle, Rising Constellation, Jars, Sphere of Flying Cities, That's Spot's Game, Greywood High, Dread Hunger, Tavern Master, Gladiator Guild Manager, and Hymno the Silent Melody. Right. I didn't successfully pillage it. Don't I have to? What? Do I have to do it again? Weird. I think it's supposed to succeed, but it failed this time. Weird indeed. Okay, well, you know what? Just go all out then. We'll go again. Did he even leave? I don't know if he left. Okay. Unacceptable. Okay. I'm just tired. Normally I would be talking about something nonstop because, you know, when you stream without a webcam, the only thing you have is your voice, and people want to know that a real life human is there that they can interact with. And the only way to do that is to constantly be talking. Now, people think that, you know, because I stream, you know, that I'm not introverted, but I'm highly introverted, so it took me a while to get to the point where I can just be constantly talking. And it's easier than talking to someone in real life, and to be honest, it did help me be able to strike up a conversation with a complete stranger, thanks to streaming. That said though, mentally and emotionally, it's very draining for me to interact with people. I like it, I enjoy it, but there are times where I just need to be by myself to get re-energized, you know? It says I didn't successfully pillage, so what happens then? Do I do it again? Okay, whatever. We'll just go. I'll wait for this, and then I'll bring him back, and then we'll just continue on with the tutorial. I'm not sure if it picked the system that had too much of a defense by mistake. Usually it just works, I think. My brain is dead right now. Dodo fry my brain. Also, it's crazy to think about stuff like did not successfully pillage. Well, whatever. I don't care anymore. Alright, he came back. Hypersleep patent. Where is that? Is it military? Yeah. Okay. Purchase a policy slot and apply. How do I purchase a policy slot? Oh, here. Okay. Proto Empire. What is this? What currency is this? Ideology. Oh, let's just buy some more then, you know? We have the currency. This system is your target. It can be colonized but remains uninhabited at the moment. Okay, go forth. Hydra Ball. This action cannot fail. Okay. We're gonna have a colony soon. Exciting. How do you know when this is done? Okay, let's build some buildings now. Where are these locked? How do I unlock those slots? Okay, let's go buy an agent. We need an erased. And what do we need again? At least 1 point into infiltration. $60,000 credits. $159,000. Also outstanding. Okay. Hey, this guy is cheap. You're hired. Alright. Deploy him in my main system. Go forth, my dude. But yeah, I was thinking about a lot of things as usual. Maybe I tend to overthink things sometimes. It's good to sit down and think about stuff every once in a while, but it's also good not to overthink things too much. Life is usually very simple. Just the simple things are very complicated too sometimes by its nature of being simple. If that makes sense. But yeah, I was thinking of like how do I grow my channel? What should I be doing? And the number one good thing that I'm doing that gets traffic is making guides. I love making guides. I love playing a game to completion, and I love just grinding on stuff that's very tedious. The number one skill that I have that I can compete with other people in games is my ability to withstand incredibly repetitive and boring tasks. Like by the time people quit, I'm still there. I'm willing to grind on something for months just to do something. Alright, that's why my Astroneer base was so big. It's small now compared to other people's bases, but I can construct a bigger and better base and just spend months doing that, and I have no problem with that. I find it enjoyable in that the end product makes it worth it, but the process of grinding is just whatever for me. I don't really like grinding. I just like making something big, and I'm willing to grind for it, no matter how boring and tedious it is. Incredibly high tolerance. That's why I know if I get a job in real life where it's just repetitive and boring and most people don't want to do it, like, I would be okay with it. I don't mind. Like, I love doing inventory management. I hate it too, but I also love it. So then my buddy was telling me that I should pick like a trending game like New World or something, grind it out, and then make some guides on it, and then just, you know, only stream that game and make content on the game. I was like, I don't know, man. That is definitely the right path in terms of building traffic. But I also feel like I can do it my own way, you know, like doing stuff that I want to do. I don't know why, but I feel like it'll work out. But the analytics don't show that. So is it just like is it just wishful thinking at that point, you know? Like, I love games coverage, you know? I love playing these type of games. I wish I could spend more time on them. But you know, you gotta move on to the next game. I think what I want to do is I want to slow down to the point where I can play a game fully for 1 week. Just cover one game a week, and I can make guides on it and just get S rank on it. Like, I want to get all the achievements. I want to get pretty good at it, unlock everything. You know, play the game to its fullest for 1 week, and then make content on that. That's what I want to do. And I want to get to the point where I can just hire people to cover all of the games, because I want coverage in all the games. But for me personally, I just want to cover one game. I don't like it when I play a game for a couple of hours and I move on. I actually want to complete it. I just want to beat everything. But it's impossible to do, you know, with the time I have. But I feel like I can do that and make it work out. Because then I love making guides. I don't know why, but just breaking down information and making it as accessible as possible and condensed as possible, and making an informative guide video that doesn't really waste someone's time. That's why if you watch most of my guide videos, for most of them, not all of them, but most of them are scripted, and I have timestamps so people can skip around. I have the timestamps in the description and in the comments, so you can get to the point where you need help. And it's scripted so that, you know, I can cut out anything unnecessary. But it's a fine line. It's a little bit of a difficult thing to do, because you have to include enough information for newer players, whereas you want to get to the point for the people who are already veterans of the game, and they just want like one piece of information really quickly. So, you know, you gotta strike a balance between giving enough information so that newer players can get it, and then keeping it short enough where, you know, the veterans don't get annoyed at you wasting their time. So I think I've struck a decent balance. I'm working on improving that. But, you know, I love doing it. I don't want to edit the videos anymore. That is something I have no interest in anymore. I just want to make the videos, and then I'm like, give it to someone else. I'm like, here, edit it for me, please, and then push it out. But yeah, I feel like I can make it doing it my own way. But I don't know. Yeah, also I've been looking for part-time jobs because I really want to keep making content, but it don't pay the bills. I don't really make money doing this. So I applied for a job as a dishwasher. They turned me down. I'm like, what the heck? What qualifications do you need to be a dishwasher other than having arms? You know what I mean? Like, I'm a responsible worker. I'm gonna show up on time. I'm gonna wash the dishes really well. I just wanted something mindless and tedious to grind at and get money, you know, for a couple hours every week. But that didn't work out. So my buddy told me about door dashing, and apparently it's working out pretty well for him. He's making like 20 bucks an hour or so. I mean, you have to pay your own taxes, so the taxes are a little bit higher when you're an independent contractor. Because if you're not, if you're an employee, your employer pays parts of your taxes. But if you're an independent contractor, you have to itemize everything so you can put in your deductions, and that's how you end up paying less on taxes. But if you don't do that, you end up paying more. But yeah, I'm like, oh, you know what? This is kind of interesting. Like, I just go pick up stuff, drop it off, and then I get money. Seems like a decent deal to me, you know? I just want to make enough money so that I can pay people I know to do stuff for me. I also want to donate money to a lot of people or just buy people stuff, you know? Okay, we're here. Let's see what happens. Okay, so you do infiltration and it takes some time. You can see this is the meter here. This is the bar that you need to be at. If you fail, it goes down. You have to wait for it to recover and then you can infiltrate again if you fail. So you just keep doing that over and over again until you succeed. And that's pretty much where I ended when I was playing on stream. So we'll call it quits soon because the video is hitting 40 minutes. For a game like this, like, you need a lot of time to cover everything. Alright, we lost cover here. We're waiting for this to finish. Repeatedly infiltrate the system's network and increase the visibility to 5. Roger. Ah, great, we did it. Alright, we have to wait for this. There we go, slowly recovering. Now we can do it again. So this introduces dominions where they just basically pay you taxes. You need someone there to keep track of all of that. But yeah, there you have it. This is a very complex game, very deep. You can have matches that last literal months in real time. Once again, the game is, I have to look at my notes here. Rising Constellation, developed and published by Blackflag Games, released onto the PC originally on November 25th, 2020, with the MSRP of $19.99. Hopefully that gave you guys an idea what the game was like, and hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. If you have any questions, comments, things you would like to see for me to cover, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And as always, hope you guys are staying safe and sane out there. And I'll catch you guys next time. Man, I really don't like it when I have to use display capturing. You see the activate Windows logo. Anyways, see you guys later.